Millions of Minecraft players remember a sky dimension that Mojang never added. What's going on, guys? My name is Moist, and today we are talking about the Minecraft mod that gaslit an entire generation. The Aether. At some point in Minecraft's early life, millions of players became convinced of something that was never true. That somewhere above the clouds, there was another world. A sky dimension, floating islands, golden dungeons, hostile angelic creatures, and a portal that you could definitely build if you did it just right. Except, Mojang never added it. This is the story of the Aether, a Minecraft mod so polished, so well timed, and so deeply embedded into early Minecraft culture that an entire generation remembers it as an official update that just never worked. And if you tried to build the portal and failed, well, that was obviously your fault. To understand why the Aether fooled so many people, you have to remember what Minecraft was like in 2010 and 2011. This was before patch notes were detailed, Mojang had a massive team, or features were clearly communicated in advance. Updates arrived suddenly, sometimes with huge additions and very little explanation. The Nether had already been added, a complete separate dimension accessed through a strange portal structure that players discovered organically. So the idea of another dimension didn't sound fake at all. In fact, it sounded logical. Hell existed below the world, so surely something should exist above it? The concept of a heaven dimension wasn't a stretch. It felt like unfinished business. The Aether mod was first released in 2011 by a small team of modders, most notably developers known as Gilded Games and collaborators from early Minecraft modding scene. And immediately, it stood out. This wasn't a simple content mod. The Aether included entirely new floating biomes, original mobs and hostile creatures, boss fights with progression, new materials, tools and mechanics, custom music and sound design, and crucially, it matched Minecraft's visual style almost perfectly. It didn't look like a mod bolted onto Minecraft. It looked like Minecraft expanding upward. Which is why so many people assumed that it had to be official. But do you want to know the real reason the Aether spread wasn't the mod itself? It was YouTube. Early Minecraft YouTube was unregulated, experimental, and filled with discovery-driven content. Creators uploaded videos titled, "How to Go to the Aether," and "Minecraft the Aether" without any context. Now don't get me wrong, some of these videos were genuine mod showcases, like Paul Soros Jr. and Double, who both introduced the Aether dimension to a huge audience in early Minecraft YouTube era. But others were just plain misleading, incomplete, or outright fake, and many of them never really explained the mod that was actually required. For a young audience often playing on laptops or school computers, the distinction barely existed. So an idea was formed that the Aether was just a hidden feature or a removed update or something coming just very soon, all at once. The most infamous part about the Aether myth was the portal, typically built from glowstone and activated with water. Now, to be clear, this portal never existed in vanilla Minecraft, but the idea almost made sense. Glowstone already existed. The Nether already used a constructed portal, and the team at Mojang had already proven that it could hide entire dimensions behind specific structures. So when the portal didn't work, the explanation was never, "This is fake." It's always, "Oh, you must have built it wrong. You're on the wrong version. It only works on PC. Yeah, it was patched out." And because someone always claimed that it worked for them, the myth survived. To a point where I remember coming home after school, going on my laptop, building a portal, pressing right click with that water bucket and nothing. Just pure disappointment. I wanted to know what was going on, but I couldn't believe it. Why is this dimension that everyone else is having fun in just not working for me? I went online, looking for a reason as to why. but I kept getting met with, "You must have built it wrong." Drop a comment below if you originally thought that the Aether portal was real. What makes the Aether especially interesting is that something like this could never happen again. Modern Minecraft updates are announced months in advance. Patch notes are detailed, snapshots are public, and modded content is clearly labeled. In 2011, none of that existed. Minecraft was vague by design. Information spread through YouTube titles, forum posts, and word of mouth, not official roadmaps. The Aether didn't just feel real because it was polished. It felt real because Minecraft itself still felt unfinished at the time. And that gap between what the game was and what players imagined it could be is where the Aether lived. And a big reason the Aether myth spread so far is because most players couldn't even install mods. For a lot of players, mods just simply weren't an option. So when YouTube showed the Aether, the assumption wasn't that it was modded. It was just, this is something I can't access yet. That limitation didn't kill the myth, it protected it. This is where the Aether crossed from popular mod into collective false memory. Most players didn't experience the Aether by downloading it. They experienced it through friends, forums, comment sections, and playground conversations. Everyone knew about it, but few had actually been there. And that's why so many people today swear that the Aether was either an official update, a cancelled feature, or something Mojang quietly removed. It existed more strongly as an idea than as a mod. But don't get me wrong, Mojang was very aware of the Aether. Developers acknowledged it multiple times over the years, and while it was never adopted officially, its influence is so hard to ignore, to a point where there's an additional downloadable Minecraft pack that's basically a paid DLC. I tried downloading the image from the official Minecraft page, and when I saved it, it said Aether, so clearly someone was inspired. Later Minecraft updates leaned more heavily into structured exploration, boss-centric progression, vertically and layered world design. The Aether didn't become official, but it helped define what players wanted Minecraft to be: a second fantasy world. Not hellish, not grounded, but adventurous. The Aether wasn't just a mod. It was a moment in time, back when Minecraft was mysterious enough that rumors felt real and the game didn't always explain itself. When you could genuinely believe there was a sky dimension waiting above the clouds, and that you just hadn't figured it out yet. So be honest, let me know in the comments. Did you try to build the portal? And who told you to do it? I'm really curious to see how the Aether affected your life. Thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. The support recently has been absolutely astonishing, and we're so close to 300 subscribers. So make sure you do subscribe. It lets the algorithm know you want more content like this. And I'll see you in the next video.